Good morning, boys and girls. At this time, we're going to go ahead and begin our spelling test. For the spelling test, you should have out a piece of paper numbered 1 through 20, along with a pencil. At this time, you want to go ahead and make sure you have your first name and last name at the top of this paper, along with your class number, so either 1, 2, or 3, depending on which class period you come to me. In addition to that, I'd like to remind you that you should be labeling your paper. 1 through 10 should be on one side, and then 10 through 20 should be on the other side as well. You can skip a line, that way you have enough space to write. I also want to remind you that you should be writing in your neatest, nicest handwriting, that way I can clearly tell which letters you're using to spell these words. You will have one bonus word, so at the bottom of that page you can write bonus word, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I want to let you know that you can pause this test at any time. So as I'm going through and saying the word along with a sentence, you can hit the pause button and then go ahead and write your word, take your time, and then you may go ahead and resume. Your first spelling word is flat. Flat. The surface was flat and it was easy to write on. Flat. Pause now if you'd like to go ahead and write down your word. Number 2 is cash. Cash. I had to use cash to pay for the parking at the parking lot. Cash. Cash. Go ahead and pause at this time to write your word down. Number 3 is band. Band. I decided to play the trumpet in band this year. Band. Go ahead and pause. Number 4 is bell. Bell. At the end of the day, the bell rings for dismissal. Bell. Go ahead and pause. Number 5 is left. Left. Johnny uses his left hand to write. Left. Left. You can go ahead and pause at this time. Number 6 is shelf. 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 There are many books on the bookshelf. Shelf. Pause. Number 7 is wealth. Wealth. The millionaire had a lot of wealth to donate to charities. Wealth. Wealth. You can pause. Number 8 is grim. 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 The ending of the story was grim, as she did not live happily ever after. Number 9 is mill. 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 We went to the mill for a tour on how oats are made. Mill. Number 10 is hint. Hint. I decided to give you a hint on the quiz to help you with number 10. Hint. Number 11 is plot. 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 We had to plot different points on the map. Plot. Number 12 is dock. Dock. We decided to keep our boat at the dock during dinner. Dock. Number 13 is blot. 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 I had to blot at the space where the water had puddled. Blot. Number 14 is odd. Odd. The number 7 is an odd number. Odd. Number 15 is sum. Sum. The sum of 2 plus 2 is 4. Sum. All right, your next one for 16 is plum. Plum. My mom packed a plum in my lunch for me to eat. Plum. Plum. Number 17 is bluff. Bluff. During the poker game, she called his bluff. Bluff. Number 18 is crunch. Crunch. I heard a crunch as I stepped on the leaves. Crunch. Crunch. Number 19 is build. Build. We decided to build a sandcastle at the beach. Build. And finally, number 20 is gym. Gym. Today we have gym as our special. Gym. At this time, if you need any words repeated, please pause the video and rewind it. In addition to that, we're going to go ahead and get going with the bonus word. Your bonus word for this week is frantically. Frantically. The dog frantically dug at the hole. Frantically. Okay, once you've reviewed all of your answers and checked everything over, please double check to make sure your name is at the top of this paper. You are going to be turning your spelling test into tray number 2 this morning. Tray number 2. At this time, you can close up your iPad, turn this into tray 2, and open up a silent reading book until everyone has completed their spelling test. Thanks, guys.